I got my publishing deal through having that song on Norah Jones' record. My song "In the Morning" is on her second record, which is called "Feels Like Home." And up until that point, publishers weren't all that interested in what I was writing. I was just some guy writing songs. And then when it looked like I was going to have a song on this record, and when they expected Nora's second record to sell in the millions, a lot of publishers wanted a piece of my publishing because that's real money. So a few people had the most interest, and Universal basically just made me the best offer, and it's been great for me to have that opportunity. I mean, for one thing, it's made me some money, but for another thing, it's put me in a position to write with other people. Other people in the Universal pen. It's just easy to connect with people that way. It's been a great network. I have what's called a co-publishing deal. There's different kinds of publishing deals. You can make arrangements for a publishing company to work with some of your catalog. Some people have deals with just their one song. If you've got one hit, like the song that I had on Nora's record, I could have potentially made a deal for just that one song and kept all the rest of my publishing to myself. What I did was I worked with my whole catalog, which was things I'd written up until that point and things that I'll write in the future. And it's a co-publishing arrangement, so it's a 75 to me, 25 to them split. And I got an advance. That's another kind of thing that you can arrange. A lot of writers in Nashville get an annual draw. Those people who are cranking out songs and songs and songs, it becomes more of a job for them, and you negotiate a publishing deal wherein the publisher will pay you an annual draw, and then they have to recoup that. Otherwise, your next year comes down a bit, and they adjust that. The idea is they have a sense, more or less, of how much money you bring in as a writer every year, and they average that out, and they just pay it to you every year. And that's a pretty cool deal. I went a different way. They looked at me and they said, well, we think this song's going to perform this way. We think the rest of your catalog we could exploit it. Before I got a publishing deal, I always thought exploit was a bad word. But in the publishing world, when they say exploit, what they mean is we're going to take your songs and try and get them out there, get them into films and TV, get them into for other people to sing them. So that's exploiting in a way that benefits the writer and the publisher. So they gave me a large advance, and then it's really on them to make the money back by exploiting the songs. So for me, it worked out to be a good situation because I had the leverage. They said, okay, we're going to give you, I really can't say what the number was, but it was more zeros than I'd seen on a check before. So they gave me that money, and then it's really on them if they want to make that money back to exploit the songs.